Okay, welcome back. Hang on one second. Gotta close the door, otherwise we'll hear the washing machine go off, which is like 10 feet away. Welcome back to Big Board. When it rains, it pours. We just got in Elau 1807 from Sound of Drums Games. Gorgeous production quality. Reading the rules, enjoying that at the moment. I had asked everybody to vote online whether CRIMEA would arrive first or Sound of Drums. Sound of Drums came one day before. How about that? Talk about close. So we're going to have a look at this in a second. Got to be completely honest. Other than the fact that it's OCS and CRIMEA, and I've always been very curious about that siege and battle, I'm curious about what's going to be in this box because I have not followed the details on this very closely. So we're gonna do this one last, but first we're gonna do this. Yeah, any of you guys who know me will know that will know that flat pack games are and it's something I just don't buy anymore. I've got several of them, and they're just, they fall apart and the plastic gets brittle and they're nasty. I mean, look, this is even still got the original little doohickeys here. I believe it's punched. We're going to see when we get in here. But the reason why I got this is, A, I'm interested in this particular battle. B, I know the system has issues and there are, it's a bit of a quagmire of gameplay. I think it's at the company level, if I recall correctly. But hey, it was a deal that I couldn't refuse and straight trade that felt good to me. Worst case, some point in the future, if I don't get more than a little scenario done, we'll trade it away or sell it or give it away. So let's have a look at this first, and I want to be gentle. I'm sure these things are going to break, but we'll see. So it's two flat packs, right? Yeah, that's always a bad sign. All right, so, it's all labeled. Interesting. I actually had told the guy that was shipping this that's the second edition rules. Huh, well, that's cool. Okay, maybe that was included. I don't know. I forget now what we agreed was going to be in the box. But, yeah, and it is punched, but not clipped. I've got some little doohickeys here to keep track of things by the looks of it. And an escapee. British escapee, a couple of British escapees, but everything's labeled. Look at all that. It's all punched, organized, 101st, 82nd, the Poles, bits and pieces. These might actually be Polish guys. Very nice. All right, and then up here, I don't know if you can see that. Up there, what have I got? I can't read. Leaders. 10th SS, 9th SS, okay, Flak Brigade, so that's all the other German elements, and let's see what's in here, and we'll have a look at the maps and stuff in a sec. I love these. I love the old boxes. I gotta admit, I like them because of the wrap around the edges and all sort of stuff. It was pretty cleverly done, but my goodness, what a hassle for storage and shipping in particular. So there's another map. So we got at least 4 maps I'm seeing here. I've got just knocked over my counters for Elau, whatever. I'm going to put all these chaps back where they might belong. So a full tray of information counters. What a surprise, eh? It's funny when SBI SBI used to do these really relatively tight, slick one mapper magazine games, and then they obviously got into larger games and monster games, and a lot of the testing kind of went downhill from there. But I'm going to be keen to. These maps are in really nice condition. 1977, folks. Here's the thing: even if I got a box for this, the maps are not going to fit because of the way they're folded. They only fit in the flat pack. I made that mistake once before with a flat pack game. I tried to move Wellington's Victory, in fact, into an SBI box, the Wellington's Victory SBI box, and it didn't work. So we'll dig. That's Vagel in the center here. Just trying to get my bearings here. There's a lot of updated rules. Oops, what do we got here? Updated rules for this game that I'll be looking at to see if I can make something sensible to play with. Folks have been tweaking and editing for quite a long time, obviously enough, based on the their experiences with play, frontages for 30 core and stuff like that, things that kind of matter. There's a terrain key there. This is in really nice shape. That's the Vaal River at the top. If you can see the big wide blue line, and Nijmegen off to the right here. So anyway, we don't need to pull these out. I'd like to just see where the Arno map got to, but that's okay. Look, we'll pack this up. I just wanted to show you that real quick. I was kind of excited about it. Probably all got to be done a certain way, knowing SBI. And then we've got all these bits and pieces here. I thought this was first edition for some reason, because does it say it here? Let me see. Let me just. Well, it's 1977. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just excited to have this. So I now have Vakdamrein in the big soapbox, and I actually have 2 copies of that game. I've got the SBI flat pack maps, which have been force folded, and the standard soapbox maps, a punch set of counters and an unpunched set of counters for that. And I've got this guy here, and War in the Pacific, the SBI soapbox as well. I've been looking to sort of reconnect with some of these games, with the view that if I ever get to frickin' retire, I might have an opportunity to do something more with them, even if it's just taking some pictures when I set it up and play a few turns or whatever. I don't know. I just think this is nostalgic stuff for me. Doesn't really matter one way or the other. Oh, I see. These are loops that go all the way around. All right. So there's that. Jolly good. Old school. Thanks for coming. Big games. Relatively complex. Not necessarily 100% straightforward. Speaking of straightforward, OCS. Man, I have just knocked the dickens out of all these counters over here. Never mind. OCS, let me just read the back cover, just for my own edification here. Okay, covers a series of campaigns on the Crimean Peninsula during the war on the Eastern Front. So it looks like we're going to get 41-42 scenario and 43-44 scenarios. Features a variety of engagements, Manstein's initial invasion on a shoestring, surprise Soviet amphibious counteroffensive. That'll be fun. Love it. Operation Chop and Jogged. The brutal assault on the Sevastopol fortifications. That means we're going to get that big Bertha gun or whatever too, the rail gun. Let's see. Crimea can be played as a set of standalone scenarios or as an addition to the Third Winter. Oh, just what we need. Even more maps. Where it considerably changes the game's southern map boundary. The 41-42 period was created by a new designer called Guy Wild. Well, Guy, good for you. And Tony took care of 43-44, Tony Burkett. All right. It's a low counter density. How many maps, how many counter sheets are there? Oh, it's only 840. Well, lordy. Let's have a look at this bad boy and see what the deal is, huh? Wow, it's a beginner's game. It's a beginner's OCS game. It's just got 1,000 counters. Look, nice artwork. Really nice artwork on that box. Doggone it. I love Dean Essex stuff. All right. Jolly good, a box and a lid, etc. Conquest and Liberation, specific rules in color, no less. I love the way that MMP keeps attempting to upgrade their components. Classic OCS counters, you either love them or you hate them. They're thick enough, though. That's what matters to me, and I'm sure they'll punch perfectly and clip even better. And that's it, man. Is that really it? No, there's got to be information counters here as well. So the new charts with the blue and white is a refreshing change, but after 10 or 15 years of playing the old system, I end up spending a little bit of time looking around for bits and pieces on these charts, but they're all well done now. Some display stuff. Access play display. What is this? Records track for stuff, I guess. The breakdown units, even better. Dead pile. A nice full color CRT. There's a change for you. Now, look, this has been happening for a while now. I mean, I think Third Winter had it. Here's a second counter sheet. All right, so we're going to have 3 counter sheets. Well, of course it would be 3 counter sheets, right? Because, well, there's 240 per counter sheet for this size counter, I believe. All right, they've got all the evil Germans there. Another table. The playbook with all the scenarios. Would appear that there are 7 of them. So that's very nice, very cool. Another tech chart, and then the ubiquitous info counters. I never punch these anymore. I punched, I think, the TBL, the Blitzkrieg Legend, and of course, actually I punched Case Blue and Guderian's Blitzkrieg, but they're back in the box. But I just keep the TBL counters out in a separate container, actually a little container just like this. And I use them for all my games, and I leave these unpunched unless unless I need something very specific from here. All right, let's see how many maps we got. I didn't look at that. We've got your standard 4.3 rules, another set of charts. There's Maripol. So this is just a nice one mapper. There we go. You're not going to be able to see stuff. I'm going to pick this up and let you have a look at it. So you've got the mountains in the south on the coastline, Sevastopol there. I thought there was a blow-up map. I'll have to look again. Maybe there is. I thought there was a blow-up of Sevastopol. The Gulf of Perekop. I remember when I was playing Case Blue, I basically gave up at around that point. Although this looks like there might be a little bit more detailed terrain than the Case Blue ones. Melitopol over there, Maripol in the corner, which you can't really see right there. Some charts on the map, the weather tracks, the German record track, the Kerch Straits ice development, because you can cross there when you want to if it's icy. Very groovy. All right. Well, you know, this might get next since it's a one mapper after I mess around with the ELAO a little bit. Is there nothing else in here? I don't know if I even need to read those 4.3 rules. I think I printed them out. So these go on the bottom as well. I won't need those. Let's see. No, there is no blow-up map. For some reason, I thought someone did a blow-up map. I don't know why you... That might have been a nice thing to have. Access plays. We need all that. We need that. We need one set of these. One of those. And then the counters. Slap them all in there. Good stuff. Let's actually flip them over, because they're going to warp. Those in there like that. And then on top, and then on top of that. Beautiful. Sweet. Oh, and the map. Very nice. And the chart. Very cool. It's just a quick one. Thought I'd share it with you. All the best. I know it didn't really tell you a whole lot. But you guys seem to like shrink rip, so that was it. Adios, muchachos.